Would it be wrong for me to take the money from the government because it's the white man?
No.
Okay.
No, it wouldn't be wrong. You trying to start your business. You got to take the money from anybody. Ain't no football player, no basketball player, or nobody gonna give you the money to start this school. You can't start it on your own. So you don't care who you take the money from. Just do what you're supposed to do with the money that you take from them and save your money. Then in a minute you ain't got to take nothing from them, so they're not gonna be in your business.
Right. Okay. So I'm gonna let you get at it. I'm gonna let you chill after this. I know you don't really even like the camera thing, but I do have a question about money, right? A lot of people broke these days. And I know you told us in the past that you've always kept you some money. What's the key to not necessarily hustling, but legal? Like I'm not referring to anything illegal. I'm just referring to hustling, because one thing I think that the previous generation had that we don't have is money management. I feel like y'all got taught how to manage our money.
No, because if we got taught how to manage our money, we would have more money and we wouldn't be broke. We wasn't taught. The old man tried to explain everything to me. He said, "Boy, you can't spend that money. Your mama can't spend that money. You don't have no visible means of showing how you got this money." He said, "You damn near got to go to the penitentiary, come back in, open up places of business and trying to ease the money in." Money, it's hard to get money legal. You got to do something damn near to get you some money. Me, I've always kept me a place of business, and I keep me a place of business, and I keep something to sell in that place of business, and I keep trying to open up me another place of business to keep trying to make money. It's hard to make money legal, especially with all the laws that the white boy got. And it's hard to find people now, like you said, everybody's broke. And the black race is so broke. Why? They can't steal no more. They can't rob no more. They can't sell no dope no more. So how can they get some money? And going to work, you just barely make enough to pay your bill.
Yeah, rat race, for sure.
So, me, I've always deal with gambling. And I always deal with a place that I bootleg everything. I sell single cigarettes. I sell everything. I'm the black market. I'm the black market king. And I learned to take my money and make my money and make money. But going stand in the Fed 30 years in and out, I wound up being broke. But I still get up every day and try to figure out me a way to get me some money.
So do you believe in saving money?
Yes, you got to save money. You can't spend all your money. You don't know when you're going to need some.
At least my age, out of 10 people my age, maybe one of us got $1,000 saved up. Saving money is not a thing. But so my question to you is, give me some advice on saving money. How do I save money?
This is how you save money. You got to find your part-time job.
Okay.
The money that you make, take care of you and your family. You're going to give your family this and you're going to give your family that. So therefore that takes all of your money. So you got to have something on the side that you make money. And when you make this money, you put this money up. Okay, just like me. Okay, I got a landscaping company. I got a sandwich shop. Plus I'm bootlegging whiskey. I'm bootlegging beer. I'm gambling. So this money here that I get from my landscaping, I pay all my bills with it. This other money I put up. And I save that money until it's time to take this money and do something with it. Okay, when Christmas comes, the money that you done saved, you take and go buy materialistic shit. You can't buy materialistic shit.
Right.
This is what I learned. One time I got broke. So I come in the house and I put $200 on the dresser. Well, normally I'm normally putting thousands of dollars on the dresser where she can take and go pay bills and things like that. So she said, that ain't no money. I said, okay, just put that $200 in the shoebox every night. Don't bother. I'm going to go out and I'm going to bring $200 in every night and I'm going to put it in that shoebox. At the end of the month, that's $6,000. Now count up the bills. Okay, the bills is $3,500. Take $4,000 out of there and leave the rest of that money in there. At $200 a night. I ain't got no dope now. I ain't really gambling now. I'm scuffling, making me $200 a night. That's my check. $200 every night. I'm gonna bring that in. I'm gonna take that out of this little money that I don't scuffle, and I'm gonna put this $200 up.
So is that through gambling or just?
That was through gambling.
Okay.
That was through gambling.
Okay, but so what I hear honestly is set a realistic goal for yourself. Honestly, huh? I said what it sounds like is you set a goal for yourself every day to come home with 200.
And then my wife, the way we do, you get your check, you put your check in the bank. I'm gonna pay all the bills with my money. You put your check in the bank. So you started putting your check in the bank. So when I think I'm broke, now go get some money out of the bank to where I can start all over again. Just see if I might need me $5,000. I'm gonna take this $5,000 and I'm gonna go try to make this $15,000. I'm gonna get that $5,000 back and put $5,000 over there. You have to have ways of making money.
That's right. You gotta. It sounds like you gotta have them all going too.
You can't.
One stream of income ain't enough.
My son told me, he said, Dad, I don't want to do nothing illegal, but I want some money. I said, you ain't going to have no money. You got to do something illegal. Okay, a long time ago, we said, man, I'm finna make this money. And I'm going to put this money up and I'm going to jail. And when I come back, I'm going to take this money and I'm going to put this
So you know you're going to jail?
Yeah, I know I'm going to jail.
Wow.
I knew I was going to jail. You committing a crime. Everybody know you committing this crime. So why you think you ain't going to jail? Like every youngster out here playing this game, they going to jail. You going to jail. Right now they should say, man, if you had to make some money and you needed some money bad, what would you do? Get me some heroin? Get me some heroin and sell to the dope fiends every day? 6 or 7 months, I done made me enough money I can quit. Now the police know I've been selling dope, but now I ain't selling it no more, so I'm gone. But if you try to do it for a whole year, you might get caught. But you gotta try to make you some money some other kind of way. You got a job. This here is a side hustle you got. And then what you have to do sometimes, just like me. One time I get broke, I ain't making no money, so what I do? I quit wearing clothes 2 and 3 times. I quit wearing clothes. I ain't got no laundry bill. One while my laundry bill was $100, $100-some every week. When my kids was going to school and my wife going to work, and I'm trying to make sure my kids is stars and my laundry bill line to be $150. Well, somebody got to quit wearing these clean clothes every day. The kids got to go to school. They got to have clean clothes. The woman got to go to work. She got to have clean clothes. I ain't got to have these clean clothes on no more. I start putting these blue jeans on and I got to put these clean clothes on every day. And then I quit spending so much money every day. It's hard.
So you got to cut back.
Yeah, you got to cut back.
Okay.
By me being a gambler and I run gambling, I have 7, 8, 9 different ways to make me some money in my place of business.
Right. So you have I've sat in on a dice game before and I seen they was paying somebody $1 a roll. Is that kind of how it worked? Like they just house
whoever got the dice, you get paid for his dice.
Man, so it's a lot of ways to make you some money in the gambling world.
Yes, indeed. I eat from the gambling world.
Right.
The gambling world have really saved my life.
Right.
And then we got a federal agent. He said everybody that sold drugs and went to the federal penitentiary, when they get out, they got to sell drugs again. Why? Because of the lifestyle that drugs give you. Drugs give you a hell of a lifestyle. Well, me, knowing the Fed is watching me, the DEA is watching me, well, now I can't sell no drugs no more, so I got to reach in my bag and get me another little game to play. So I reached in my bag and got me another little place. So that agent that's watching me to sell drugs, he wasting his time because I ain't gonna sell no drugs no more because I know you're watching me.
Right. Yeah. So when the feds watching you, you know they watching you?
Yeah, the Fed, if a lot of fools me, I know the Fed watch me because of what my records say. When I got out of the federal penitentiary, they called the DEA office and said, Willie Price is out of the penitentiary. So the DEA office got my file sitting here, he put it right there. He put my file right there. When he go to hearing it, he put it in close. Right now, he already got some files that he working on, so he ain't got time to work on mine. But as soon as he hear my name on them streets, then he take my file and start watching me.
You was that serious. Golly, Pops. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. But, man, it was a pleasure. Like always, Pops, we'll get into that. We'll get into that next time. But I think today, what we learned, I kind of got what I was looking for, some practical advice. You know, saving money. It's all, we gotta start making some money, and we gotta start teaching the kids. And that's what I took from today right here.
If I was you, a young man that ain't never been to the penitentiary, I put in for a small business loan. I put in for a small business loan. Your wife, Harriet, while biting in, they giving women small business loans. But you're a young man, ain't never been in no trouble, you should be able to get a small business loan yourself.
Right.
You got restitution money coming. You got refugee. You black. You're a minority. So you just got to try to find out how to do it and just see if you can get you some small business money.
Right. I think I need to set my whole program up as an actual business, LLC, S corp, whatever, and then kind of do it that way.
And
but
put in for a small business loan, and if they deny you, why? Y'all let everybody in. You gotta raise hell.
Right.
You gotta raise hell. You can't be shy and timid and not speak up.
Right.
You gotta speak up.
Oh yeah.
When you start speaking up, then they give you something because they don't really want you to talk. Because if everybody hear you, then they'll start following you.
Right.
So when one speak up, then they say, well, he know what he talking about. Let's give him a little something and kind of shut him down.
Right. So let me ask you this: Did they let you call your building Texas Nigga Nation?
Did they let me?
Yeah, like did they allow it? Like not allow it, but did they sign off on it?
Watch this here. The city was amazing. They want money. I had me a sign, and you have to pay for the sign. You have to pay for a sign. Whenever you put a sign on a building, you got to pay for it. Well, when I Texas Nigga, I put Texas Nigga on that wall and went down there and said, what's the name of it? Texas Nigga. So when I put Texas, they ain't said nothing about it because they getting some money. Everybody want money. So when I put the sign up, Texas Nigga, the Muslims come down there, NAACP come down there, everybody come down there. Man, you taking us 100 years back. I'm not taking you back nowhere. You a Muslim. You NAACP, you national color people. I'm a nigga. I know who I am and I know what I represent. And I'm Texas Nigga and I represent Texas and this is the way I'm going to do it. And we fought them white folks every day to sell dope.
So the NAACP came down on you?
NAACP come down there and told me about what I'm doing and what I'm doing wrong. I'm not doing nothing wrong. Y'all national color people. I'm a nigga, man. And I get my own money and I don't bother nobody. I don't bother nobody.
This is the 80s.
And when they hang on nigga, they got nigga. When they hang on nigga, they got nigga. Y'all scared of white folks. I'm not scared of white folks.
Right.
The black Muslims, it was black Muslims first. Before it was Muslims of Islam.
Arab, yeah.
It was called black Muslim. He was a man telling us it's a black God. So black started.
Oh, you saying it was before the Nation of Islam?
Before the Nation of Islam, Wallace D. Muhammad.
Right. Okay.
Wallace D. Muhammad.
Okay. I'm picking up.
Black Muslims. They was black Muslims.
I'm picking up.
Black Muslims. Don't nobody like to fool with the black Muslims. Why? Because they cut people's head off. So they had seniority in America. Don't fuck with the black Muslims because the black Muslims will cut your head off. Because that's the way the Muslims was back that in on the white boy. But then they call it the Nation of Islam. And when they call it the Nation of Islam, then they kind of changed it a little bit. When it was the black Muslims first, they didn't play. And they cut white folks' heads off. That's what, and then the white folks leave them alone. They didn't bother them. If you're a Muslim, they kind of give you a little respect.
Right. And that's who came down there on you. Them folks.
Yeah, they didn't really come down on me. When they come down on me, then I had something to tell them.
Right.
Y'all Muslims. Y'all, when they hang y'all, they didn't say nigga. I'm a nigga. They got with me. They joined me because they see me fighting white folks. They see I'm not bothering black people. I'm fighting these white police. I'm fighting these white people. I'm doing what I want to do in America. A black nigga going where I want to go and do what I want to do. Because I got money and I know how to represent myself and mind my business.
Wow. So yeah. No. My father, my dad told me before, when he found out that I was interviewing you, he told me, he said, man, even when I was young, man, that dude used to be down there fighting the police, like for real, fighting the police.
We had to learn to fight the police because the police gonna beat us up. Police fighting us. You got mama. Mama's not like Martin Luther King. Dr. King said, don't hit him back. Mama said, if a sucker hits you, go in his mouth. Grandpa said, if a sucker fuck with you, kill him. I come from a family that they ain't gonna bother you, but they don't want you to bother them. All they trying to do is eat. They had to hunt jackrabbits and things like that. They had to go fishing and things like that. They had to grow food and things like that. The old niggas had a hard time. And they was my peoples. I love them. I love them to death. They didn't get a chance to do what I got a chance to do.
Right. All right, man. Pops, we gonna end on that note. Man, tell them your cash out. Oh yeah, this your camera right here. Looking at this camera, tell them your cash out and tell them where to send it.
$Willie P 1945. But I know y'all ain't gonna send me nothing, but I'm gonna get up and go get my own.
Yes, sir.
If y'all send me something, it'd be a blessing. But if you don't, I'm gonna get up and go get my own.
Yes, sir.
Yes, indeed.
Like always, Pops, thank y'all for watching.